Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's monthly plan with me. So for today, we're going to be planning out the month of June. We're going to load our June monthly planner. I will let you guys know which weekly layout I'm going to be using. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. June is looking like it's going to be a pretty busy month for us. We don't have a lot of things going on like personally necessarily, but I do have surgery coming up on June 1st. I don't know what the recovery for that is going to look like. And then we have the girls signed up for some activities, and then we've got some big things coming up for Planning to Prosper, new add-ons, and all that fun stuff. So the first thing I want to do is go ahead and load the monthly planner into my hub. So I'm going to swipe on over and navigate to the June divider, and what I've done is I've used one of the widgets that's available in the Prosper You Planner library. I get the question quite often of where to find these widgets. If you tap on the little download button, it'll be on every page of the hub and the monthly planners, the add-ons. I'm making it as accessible as possible because I'll be uploading new widgets and all sorts of things, so I think it's just easier if you have access to it in multiple places and stuff. So there's this little download button, and when you tap on that, it'll load up an external link and it'll take you to my Dropbox where you can download all the widgets. They come in dark mode, light mode, they come as transparent widgets as well, so you can layer them on top of other stickers, which I do quite often if you see my weekly plan with me's. But yeah, I've just started kind of writing, you know, what is going on for the month in my planner, and then that way I can kind of copy and paste this over and all that good stuff. So as I mentioned, the first thing we're going to do is load the monthly planner. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on this little plus symbol, go to import, and I'm going to pull up my files. This is my desktop right here, and I've got my monthly planner right there. So I'm going to tap on that, and it's going to import right after this divider. When you are importing, you'll want to make sure that after is selected to import it right after your divider and everything. And now I've got my monthly planner all set to go. I really prefer to use a Sunday start month with a Monday start week. I came from Erin Condren and pen and paper planning, and that's just kind of what I'm used to personally. But the 1 month planners also do come as a Monday start month with a Monday start week and a Sunday start month with a Sunday start week. So you have lots of different options depending on what you need. So the planner I have decided to go with is the hourly. I've been watching some hourly plan with me's from other creators on YouTube, and I don't know, I've just been getting the itch to go back to the hourly. I used hourly in the Erin Condren planners back in the day. You kind of look back at my playlist from forever ago with different plan with me's and see me planning in an hourly, and so I thought it would be fun to kind of experiment with this. We have some appointments and things like that going on in June, so I thought it would be fun to use the hourly. So the hourly layout comes from a 5 a.m. start all the way until 11 p.m. I tried to fit as many hours as I possibly could, but it's really easy if you need a different time frame. It's really easy to white out these times and write over them and all that good stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with planning the month. So I'm going to use my first monthly view to plan out my month. There are 2 other ones included here, and to be totally honest, I haven't entirely decided what to use those for. I know I was thinking about using one for health and fitness and also maybe one for reading, but yeah, I think a lot depends on inserts and add-ons that are to come. I've been so busy that I haven't had a ton of time to sit down and really think about my own planning needs, and I think that will come like later in the year once all the add-ons and inserts are out. So I'm kind of just, and I've seen, you know, other people mention this in our Facebook group too, that just kind of experimenting and giving themselves grace and like not trying to come up with the perfect system. And you don't ever have to come up with the perfect system. You know, your needs are going to change because life changes on a day-to-day basis, you know, and so your needs may change and what you're focusing on and prioritizing what your goals are. So there's a lot to come as far as add-ons and inserts are concerned, and I think when I do my 2023 planner hub system, that's when I'm really going to start thinking through where I want to put things, if I want to put things in the notebook section, if I want to put them behind dividers. With the add-ons are like linked mini planners essentially, and there's also going to be inserts that you can purchase as well, because there's all these blank sections in the monthly planners, and then there's blank sections in the notebook section of the hub, and there's a lot of different places where you can put things. So yeah, I asked in the Facebook group about doing a live stream for when I set up my 2023 hub. I thought it would be kind of fun to do that together as a community, and we could all kind of powwow and set up our hubs together. There's going to be a lot more of a selection to pick from as far as add-ons and inserts by that point, so I think that will be really fun. And sorry that this is kind of going in and out. I might try to put some other lights on and see if that helps. I'm actually filming this later than I originally anticipated, so the sun it's not starting to go down, but it's not as bright as it is in the morning. And let me actually see if that, ooh, yeah, we're getting all blurry. Okay, I think the blurriness is fixed. Sorry in the last clip if things were blurry at all, but my camera is being a little bit funky, so hopefully we can get through this video without it being being a pain. So anyways, yeah, so a lot of you were really excited about the powwow session, so I'm definitely going to do that. I'll take a look at my calendar, pick a time and day. I'll ask in the Facebook group for a time that works, and I know it's not going to work for absolutely everybody, but I will, you know, record it and all that good stuff as well. So let's go ahead and pick a kit that we want to use for the month of June, and I'm kind of thinking I might go with this like tropical kit. I just really love this particular kit for summertime, and so yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and use this one for June. A little trick, just so you know, so currently the widgets are not in here. Widgets are sold separately, but I do like to kind of pull them into the main kit just to make them a little easier to find. So it's really easy to do that. All you do is I'm gonna go on over to my widgets, and then I'm going to find the widgets that match the kit, and I'm gonna tap on this little circle with the check mark right there, tap on the widgets, tap on move, and then I'm going to move that to kit 31. Move to kit 31. It's going to move all the pages. And now when I go to kit 31, you're going to notice that all of the widgets are now loaded in there and they're combined. So it's super easy to combine your main kit with your widgets and everything. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and split screen, and I am going to go over here and copy and paste this widget over. So make sure images is checked. I'm gonna copy and paste all this over. Actually, I'm just gonna cut it because I don't need it on this page anymore. So there's June, and we will paste. And then that way we can kind of, you know, look at the dates and everything as we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some washi and layer it right on the top. And I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. Help if I turn my pen tool off. Make sure images is on. Okay, so I'm gonna copy and paste, and then I like to layer the washi right on top here, but I might want to flip it around. I think I'm gonna flip it around maybe. Sometimes it helps to pick a pattern that is a little bit smaller for this, because for me I enlarge it quite a bit. So I don't know, I still want to try. Let's see. Okay, so I am going to make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to flip it back around just to make it easier for myself real quick. And we will put that there. Yeah, it's not going to show much of the pattern if I do this. I could also, the other option is to maybe do, let's see, the other option is to do something like that where we could kind of put them right next to each other. Let's maybe try that. So I am going to zoom in here. This is another way that you can do the washi on the top. So I'm going to just copy, and then I'm going to place these right next to each other along the top. And they kind of line up with each other, which is perfect. So I'm going to do that. And then I can actually take both of them and copy over here and put that there, and that works. Okay, perfect. That worked really well. And then I'm gonna take a white outline for June. What do I want to do? I think we'll try this. We'll see what this looks like. So I'm gonna do June. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna put that up in that corner there. So that is the first thing I like to do. I just feel like that pulls in the design really, really well. So we'll do that first. And then I was debating putting in date dots. I'm kind of like in the mood to do that. So I think I'm gonna put date dots in real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and move this just over here for now for a second. And then we're gonna put some date dots in. So I'm going to circle all those. This is a little trick with date dots. You can copy and paste all of them and then size them down to how big you want them to be. So I like my date dots pretty small because I don't like them taking up a ton of space. And then what I do is I will kind of take, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of split it up. So then 5 through 11, put those there, and then 12 through 18, put those there. And so yeah, when you resize like that, it makes all of them the same size, which is really helpful. And then we'll move these down here. Okay, and then I just kind of go through and I place them all individually, just to kind of tuck them up in the corner right there. And the cool thing is when you layer a sticker on top of where there's a link, it will still go to that page when you tap on the link. So that is really nice and very cool. All right. Always feels good kind of sitting down and planning out the next month. I'm going to be putting together our June budget very soon, and I'm going to be using the brand new budget add-on that is getting released tomorrow by the time you guys see this. So that'll be really exciting as well. But yeah, now I just kind of go through, place all of my date dots in. I like bringing in more of that like teal color. I love the colors in this kit. I love like the tropical vibes and all that good stuff. So I am feeling pretty anxious. I am not going to lie about the surgery coming up. And the thing that's kind of freaking me out the most, and this might sound a little silly, is the IV. I have an immense fear of IVs. Regular needles, like if I go get my blood drawn and stuff, yeah, I don't really like it very much, but I can handle it. IVs, I feel like I have a really hard time with, and it's because when I went in for my C-section with Maddie, I had a couple really bad experiences with needles. So first of all, the IV. The gal that was like giving me the IV ended up having to poke my arm multiple times. I mean, it was not fun. I think she poked me at least 5 times on each arm. She would go in like through my wrist and through my hand. The hand is like the worst. And I'm gonna put this over. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do real quick? I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to delete this, and then I'm just going to move these where they need to go, and we'll just do it that way. So post-op appointment on the 13th, new releases on the 1st, which I'm probably gonna release stuff honestly on the 31st of May because I am going to be in for surgery during the time that my new releases normally are. So yeah, that's not gonna really work. So I'm probably gonna release everything on the 31st, maybe like that night or something, or earlier in the day if I have everything ready. So, but yeah, so anyways, she had to put the IV in several different times. IVs are just extremely uncomfortable. I despise them. It's not fun. So there was that experience, and that kind of just really stuck with me. Like, you know, that whole experience just kind of ruined IVs for me. Like I can't handle it. And then the other thing was my spinal tap. So I had to have a spinal tap for both of my C-sections, and it was kind of the same thing where they kept, and sorry if anyone's like squeamish about this kind of stuff, but they had to keep poking me in the spine over and over and over again. And it took like what felt like forever to get the darn thing in there. And so ever since then, I just absolutely loathe needles. You know, some needles, like I said, I can handle getting my blood drawn, not really a big deal. As long as I look away from it, it's fine. I usually can never like even feel it once they have everything going. But IVs, I feel like are a lot more painful, and I feel like you can feel them a lot more, and so it's just not fun. Okay, so I am loving the date dots in there. So we have that, and then we have new releases and my surgery. So I am going to use some pattern labels, I believe, for new releases. I'm going to do, I think I'm gonna do this one here. So I'll set up new releases. And then I like getting the icon. So this will be for the August sticker kits, August, planner covers and monthly planners and all that kind of stuff. So the only thing that honestly might not be ready, let me grab my scripts real quick. You guys are kind of getting little sneak peeks of things if you look close enough. So I forgot to hide some of my files, but that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, the inserts, the decorative inserts are the only thing that may not be ready in time because I'm doing them differently. So I haven't started working on them yet. I'm kind of prioritizing, you know, the monthly planners and getting the listings ready for everything else. And then if I have to post the inserts just a little bit late, I think it'll be okay. But that's the only thing that may not be ready in time. So I've got my new releases right there. I'm just gonna kind of tuck that up in the corner, and I think my little label here might be crooked, or maybe not. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to put in my surgery. So I have to be there at 6:30. And I'm trying to think how I want to mark that. I might do maybe do one of these circles. So we'll just paste this over here and do a little doctor icon. And then I use the Extraordinary font. I'm going to try to be better about mentioning the fonts I use because I get a lot of questions about which fonts I'm using. So this is Extraordinary. It's the cursive font that I use all the time. I like this one, and I do like Salted Caramel as well. Now I'm going to turn images off and we will resize this, make it a little bit bigger and center it on there a little bit more. And then I'm going to erase this and we will move this over, probably resize the whole thing, turn images back on, and then resize, and we'll put that right here. Okay, so that takes care of that. And then I have to get my drain removed the next day at 8:45. Ooh, I don't want to erase that quite yet. So I'm going to move this over, and then we will just do, I think I'm just going to do a normal like appointment label for that, or like a two-tone label, and I'm going to throw some of this like coral color in. And then I'm going to do, I think, do I want to use the little doctor thing again? Maybe, I think I will. And we'll just use the Extraordinary font again, and I'm gonna do removal appointment. And it's at 8:45 a.m. And then change the spacing on that a little bit. Yeah, like right there. Turn images off and we'll resize. Move that over. All right, and I like that. So that's in. And then, let's see, the one thing I did forget about is we have gymnastics and piano on Wednesdays. So I think I'm gonna actually move this over because my new releases are probably going to be on this Tuesday. So I'm just gonna move that over. I'm gonna resize it, make it a little bit bigger, and kind of center it there. And then I'm going to resize this and kind of tuck that up there. And I'm gonna do one of these rectangle labels. Did that during one of my weekly plan with me's, and I liked how it turned it. Oh my goodness, I liked how it turned out. Is what I'm trying to say. Oh gosh. So I'm going to make that even smaller just to have a little bit more space. And then I'm going to put this here, and I like doing this little car. And then I've been really liking the font Better Together, so I'm going to use that. And I'm just going to put to go. Oops. To go. And keep that black. There we go. And then I'm going to use the font iced coffee, or no, I'm gonna use the Wednesday summer. And then I'm gonna do gymnastics at 9:45 a.m. And I think my stepdad's actually going to take the girls. I don't know, we have to talk to him about it and see if he's able to take the girls to their activities. I'm sure he wouldn't mind doing that. So, because he's gonna actually be with them all day since Andrew's gonna be with me at the hospital. So now we'll resize. I'm gonna actually center this too. Hello. I'll try that. There we go. Now it's wanting to cooperate. And that looks good. So we'll do that. And then what I like to do is I'm gonna move this car over slightly and then turn images off and move that over. There we go. Okay, and I might make this just a little bit smaller too. And I'm gonna change the spacing just a little bit more. Okay. And I'll turn images back on and we will copy and paste all of that. And I have a lash appointment on the 8th as well. Assuming that I'm able to go, I should be. The surgery I'm having is outpatient. I haven't given any details just because I'm not really comfortable doing that. But it's outpatient. It's not like a super serious surgery. I know in our family, anytime we go under, it's like, it's a big deal. So, I'm not trying to like make light of it or anything, but it's not like a super serious, I'm thinking the recovery will hopefully be less than a week. So. Okay, so now we've got that in, and then we got to put our lash appointment in. So for the lash appointment, I'm going to do, I don't know, I kind of want to use maybe this hexagon. Is that going to look weird? I don't know. I actually don't know about that. Or do I want to do, I know I kind of want to move this a little bit further over. What do I want to do for lashes? I kind of want to rename this to I think I'm going to rename this to activities. I'm just going to go through and do that real quick. Activities, and then I'll kind of think about how I want to mark my lash appointment. And I already told Adriana that, you know, I might have to reschedule. We'll just see, but I'm hoping I will be feeling fine by then. I should be. I'm actually meeting with my doctor this Friday, so I'm sure I'll get more specifics on the recovery and all that kind of stuff. So, okay, I like that a little bit more. Lashes, let's figure that out. Ooh, I could do this little scallop label just to do something different. Let's do that, and I'm gonna grab my little lashes here and we'll see what that looks like. I need to put in church too. I don't know if the lashes are gonna be totally, yeah. Do I like that? I don't think I do. I think I'm just gonna leave the lashes off. And then we will use Extraordinary, and we'll do lash fill, and that was at 12:30. 12:30 p.m. And then I'm definitely going to need to, let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to turn images off and move this over, resize it a bit, and just kind of center it on there. And turn images back on. Oops, did not mean to delete. I love the undo button. Lash fill at 12:30. You know, one thing I could do actually is, let me see what this looks like. Just to kind of make it stand out more that that's what it is. I think I'm just gonna put my little lashes right above there and see what that looks like. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so lash fill, good to go. Before I forget, I'm gonna put in church. So we've been kind of going on Sundays a little bit more, but I think we're gonna try to do Saturdays again. We've just had stuff like kind of going on Saturdays lately, so it's made it a little bit more difficult to go to the Saturday service. So I'm gonna go to this page here. And one thing I want to start doing with you guys too is setting up my dashboard on camera, but I'm not gonna really have time for that today, but that's something I'd like to add in the future. Let me just check the color of the icon of my like little cross that I have. It's a darker green color. So I'm gonna actually copy and paste that over here. And the other trick actually that I always forget about, I don't know why I always forget about this, is you can just take your little photo tool here and tap on the sticker you want, hold it down, and then drag and drop it over. I don't know why I always forget about that, but I'm gonna go with that lighter pink color. And then GoodNotes works in layers, so you'll want to cut and paste. If you want a sticker on top of another sticker, you want to make sure that that's the last one that you put on there. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna use the font Paper Flowers. It's one of my favorites. And we'll do church, and we usually always do dinner. And we're probably gonna actually start going to the 5:30 service because it's just too close to nap time. If we go sooner, although Jules like very, very rarely naps these days, that is for sure. So we'll do that, and then I'm going to resize this whole thing, and I'm going to use the blue. This is how I kind of get things to align really well with everything, is I'll take these like blue outline and I'll tuck it in a corner, and then I'll move all of them at once. So I'll show you what I mean in just a second. Oops. Except I need to copy and paste this now. And we'll put this down here. So I just kind of put that there. And that. And that. And then I'll lasso everything if I want to move it up a little bit, and that way it all stays like lined up. And see that, how I can kind of get that all to line up nicely. And I think that looks good. So we've got church and dinner in. Then the last thing is my post-op appointment. So I am going to move that up here for a second, and then we will, I don't have to put half days in. I kept keep feeling like I'm forgetting something, it's because half days, but Maddie's gonna be out of school, so that is really fun. I am so excited to like actually have her home now and everything. I just feel like the time's going by so quickly lately, and I don't know, so it's gonna be nice having some extra time with all of us home and everything. And we're kind of making a list, like a summer bucket list of things that we want to do over the summer, things, you know, just different fun things we want to go do. And so yeah, I'm excited. I think we're gonna go to the Grand Canyon at some point and maybe stay like a night up there and go to like Arizona and stuff like that. So okay, I'm gonna use paper flowers again, and we'll do post-op appointment, and it's at 11:15 a.m. and I'll resize that, and I might crop this flag down a little bit because I don't need it to be that long. So I'll just kind of crop that down and then move this over, make that a little bit smaller. Okay, and I like how that looks. And I'll just kind of tuck that up in the corner. So post-op appointment, we can erase that. And I think that is it for now as far as all of our plans. So I'm gonna decorate a little bit. Just grab some fun decorations. So I love this summer vibe, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. And just to show you this little trick again, tap on with the photo tool, which you guys can't see, sorry. I don't know how long that was out of frame, but hopefully not that long. And you just drag and drop that over. So I'm gonna put this up here, and we'll do some of these little leaves. And I'm kind of gonna have this going off the side. I really love doing that. So have that go down there. And kind of want to pull in like more of these flowers and things. I'm really digging the like leaves and stuff though. See, I always like go to lasso even when I don't have the lasso tool on. It's just what I'm used to. But let's see. I think I'm gonna do these little hearts. They're really cute. So just kind of pull in some of the hearts, and I kind of just like to sprinkle things in here and there. There's not really any significance to it. It's just kind of where I think they'll look cute. And then I definitely want to use this. At some point, the puppies are going to be getting spayed and neutered in June too. That's when they turn 6 months old. So we'll see when that happens. Do I want to kind of, yeah, maybe do that. And that might be it for now, you guys. Like I said, I'd really like to start putting my dashboard together. I feel like that would be fun to do. On my dashboard, I like to track, you know, work projects and birthdays and things like that, and then maybe put like some fun pictures and stuff. I haven't done too much with the dashboard because like I said earlier, I just haven't really focused a ton on my own planning needs, as silly as that might sound. I've just been so busy, but that is something I'd like to start doing with you guys on camera. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for now. I'm just gonna kind of keep it pretty simple and everything. So that is how my monthly view turned out. I love putting the washi up there and everything. I hope that you guys were able to learn some new tips and tricks from watching me do this all in real time. I really try to talk through what I'm doing, and you guys get to see me make mistakes and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like that's just kind of helpful to see the whole process. So I hope that that was, you know, helpful to you guys. But that's what we have going on so far in the month of June. Like I said, it doesn't seem like we have a ton going on, but I think, you know, between activities and the surgery and new releases and working on new products, that's one thing too. I originally thought I was gonna work on the meal planning add-on first, but I'm tempted to start on the academic because I feel like the academic planner, I keep getting a lot of messages about it, and I know that, you know, that's a bit more time sensitive in the sense that I want everyone who needs it to have it well in advance before the, you know, school years start and things like that. So I'm tempted to pivot and work on the academic one first and then the meal planner, but I know the meal planner is also in high demand. So let me know down below which one you think I should work on next. I'm not gonna get started on either of them until after surgery and stuff, but my goal originally is to get the meal planner done in June and the academic planner done in July, but I don't know if I should flip-flop those if the academic one's more time sensitive, but that's kind of the plan right now, is to do the meal planner in June and the academic in July. So let me know what you guys think about that. But again, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch all my future videos. Tomorrow is new release day. Tomorrow is new release day for the new budget add-on, so I hope you're excited about that. I know I personally am really excited to finally reveal the new add-on and all the new goodies that come along with it. So yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday so far, and I will chat with you all tomorrow for the big new release. All right, bye guys.